Hey guys, Donnie RightSide here. Bookmakers review. Are you ready for this weekend? That's the question I'm asking. AFC, NFC Championship games on Sunday, one at 3 p.m. Eastern, one at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. We already know the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders are going to tee it up here in the NFC. Now for the AFC's turn, that is the Buffalo Bills on the road to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Early in the season, we saw the Buffalo Bills beat the Kansas City Chiefs. But overall in history, when they line up in the playoffs, it's the Kansas City Chiefs that are getting the best of the Buffalo Bills. Let's focus here. Cold weather conditions anticipated. Not maybe as cold as we saw previous weeks here in Kansas City football games, but nonetheless, it's Jared Allen, it's Patrick Mahomes with a Super Bowl trip on the line. 103-104 on the rotation, 6:30 p.m. Eastern start from Kansas City. This line opened up as a minus 1.5 point favorite towards the Kansas City Chiefs. Today, still sits at a minus 1.5 point favorite for those Kansas City Chiefs. The total, 47.5, the opening number, still sits at 47.5 across the board. How did we get here? Well, number one, Kansas City is hunting their third straight Super Bowl championship, something nobody has ever been able to do. Also, 7 straight appearances in the AFC Championship game for the Kansas City Chiefs. They're used to this, and the Kansas City Chiefs are home. Now, understand what the Buffalo Bills are doing here. Opening up in the playoffs, picking up a win in round number 1 against the upstart Broncos, easily beat them. Held on to beat the Baltimore Ravens, maybe one of the more talented teams in the NFL, and Lamar Jackson possibly to be the MVP. They're riding high on good times now here. Is this the most talented Buffalo Bills team that we've seen over the past couple years? No, but Josh Allen certainly playing at that MVP level, made the plays when he needed to, ran it in for 2 touchdowns this past weekend to knock off the Baltimore Ravens. But let's get facts straight here. It's Andy Reid, it's Patrick Mahomes, it's Travis Kelce. They're home at Arrowhead. You look at this line, and it's showing a lot of respect for the Buffalo Bills, only getting 1.5 points. But if you are betting this game, you're just looking at the Kansas City Chiefs with who we just said. Mahomes, Reid, and Kelce at home just to win the football game. And also, only 25% of the tickets right now currently coming in on the Kansas City Chiefs. Stop the madness. Most of us will be Buffalo Bills fans this weekend because we're tired of the Kansas City Chiefs winning all of the time. But let's be honest with your money. You're just looking at Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes in a must-win situation just basically to win at minus 1.5. I cannot pass that up. And also, understand this. The way that you probably attack the Buffalo Bills is you can move them on the defensive line and linebacker, a little bit undersized, so that running game can get cranked up. Isaiah Pacheco has had a wonderful career so far in Kansas City, but it's clear he's either not as effective right now or just banged up. So the guy I take a look at in this game is Kareem Hunt, who was the bell cow last week. Take a look at his total in this game. It's 34.5. If you do look at a lower scoring game, fine, they're going to be running the football more. If you're looking at a more up-tempo game, you still got to get your carries out there. So we're taking Kareem Hunt over 34.5 rushing yards in this game. So just to recap, the Kansas City Chiefs, as much as we don't want them to get to the Super Bowl, unless you're betting on them, I think they get there. We'll lay the minus 1.5. And Kareem Hunt in the backfield, getting at least 10 carries in this ball game, he clocks in over 34.5 rushing yards. Let's see what happens in the AFC Championship game. I'm confident we're going to make some money. Let's get after it, let's have fun, and let's catch in. I'm Donnie RightSide for Bookmakers Review, and as always, good luck on those wagers.